She must be taking the slow elevator, Beth.
Yeah, I think she was printing it out, and so.
Beth, would you like me to go in there?
No, I just talked with her 15 seconds ago, so I know she's got it going.
Gotcha.
All right, looks like we're set and ready to go here. Madam Clerk, this is the first virtual meeting that we've had that you and I weren't in eye contact, so I'm just going to have to ask you if you're ready to go here.
I am ready.
Okay, it looks like we have everybody lined up. So I would like to call this afternoon's emergency meeting of the Peoria City Council to order and ask our clerk if she would call the roll, please.
Yes, Mayor Ardis.
Here.
Councilmember Ali.
Present.
Councilmember Sear.
Here.
Councilmember Grab.
Here.
Councilmember Jensen.
Here.
Councilmember Kelly.
Here.
Councilmember Montalongo.
Here.
Councilmember Moore.
Present.
Councilmember Euler.
Here.
Councilmember Riggenbach.
Here.
And Councilmember Ruckriegel.
Present.
You have a quorum present, Mr. Chairman, electronically, and I would like to say for the record that this is a special emergency city council meeting via Microsoft Teams, and we are starting at 4:02, and we are all in different places.
Okay. Two short pieces of work to do before we begin the meeting. The first is I would like to read the electronic attendance item that we're required to read. In accordance with Governor J.B. Pritzker's Executive Order 2020-10, prohibiting all public and private gatherings of 10 people or more in a single room or single space at the same time, as well as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's recommendations of gatherings of no more than 10 people in a single room or space, and social distancing of at least 6 feet between persons. I, Mayor Ardis, declared a local state of emergency to close City Hall to the public to contain the spread of COVID-19. To fulfill the requirements and recommendations and to comply with the spirit of the Open Meetings Act by conducting the June 1st, 2020 Emergency City Council meeting virtually through Microsoft Teams. Those City Council members attending the meeting virtually shall be declared present. Citizens and media are invited to watch through the online or YouTube live stream, local TV channel 22, or WCBU radio. Submissions for public comment were received through the city clerk's office. The second item was a quick but sincere shout out to Councilman Euler on behalf of the entire council and the city staff. We just want to know that you've been in our thoughts and prayers during this difficult time for you and your family. With that said, I will rise and invite everyone to rise and face the flag or join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silent reflection. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the
United States of America,
to the republic
for which it
stands one
nation,
God, indivisible,
liberty, and justice for all.
Okay. Madam Clerk.
Yes, the first item is 20-126, is a consideration of a motion to enter into an executive session to discuss 2C8, security procedures, school building safety and security, and the use of personnel and equipment to respond to an actual, a threatened, or a reasonably potential danger to the safety of employees, students, staff, the public, or public property.
Thank you. Councilmember Graham.
Mr. Chairman, I move to convene an executive session of the Peoria City Council pursuant to 5 ILCS 120 2C8 to discuss security procedures and the city's use of equipment and personnel to respond to the looting, trespass, violence, damage to property, vehicle fires, and house fires which have occurred in the city of Peoria during the last 48 hours.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Graham, and it looks like the second came in by Councilmember Jensen. So we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on the motion? I'm seeing none. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll, please?
Mayor Ardis.
Aye.
Councilmember Ali.
Aye.
Councilmember Sear.
Aye.
Councilmember Graham.
Aye.
Councilmember Jensen.
Aye.
Councilmember Kelly.
Aye.
Councilmember Montalongo.
Aye.
Councilmember Moore.
Yes.
Councilmember Euler.
Aye.
Councilmember Riggenbach.
Aye.
And Councilmember Ruckriegel.
Aye.
You have it passes unanimously, 11-0.
Okay. And do we have any citizens to address this evening?
I did not receive any emails today.
Okay. We don't do new business in an emergency meeting, so a motion to adjourn, not to return, would be welcome. That motion was made by Councilmember Jensen and seconded by Councilmember Moore. If there's no discussion, we have a motion to adjourn, not to return. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll, please?
Mayor Ardis.
Aye.
Councilmember Ali.
Aye.
Councilmember Sear.
Aye.
Councilmember Graham.
Aye.
Councilmember Jensen.
Aye.
Councilmember Kelly.
Aye.
Councilmember Montalongo.
Aye.
Councilmember Moore.
Yes.
Councilmember Moore, Euler.
Aye.
Councilmember Riggenbach.
Aye.
And Councilmember Ruckriegel.
Aye.
It passes unanimously.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This portion of the meeting is adjourned. Everyone would exit this meeting and join the other team meeting at this time.